Dick Weber, defending champion, 3 times champion, is taking a 49-pin advantage over Bo Burton of St. Louis. Dick on lane 23. I'll tell you what, Bob, the first ball on camera, I think he's charging early.
He's going to make a great charge at this, Ray. This would be another big title for Dick.
Well, if he wins this title, it gives him 4 titles, and there's only one other man that has the same amount, and that's Don Carter of St. Louis. Bo Burton. Over the line, 4-pin. 23 and 24, they have not bowled on since the qualifying round. 25 and 26, the next pair, they have used in the finals division. Bo Burton bowling for the 4-pin. 23 years old, 6 feet tall, 152 pounds. Dick Weber, 36 years old, 5'10", 130 pounds. I've known Bo Burton quite a few years, Bob. In fact, his father, I'm sure he's very, very proud of Bo right now, no matter what the outcome may be. Nelson Burton Sr., a Hall of Famer.
And if this young lad, as young as he is right now, the way he's throwing the ball, he may be in the Hall of Fame.
Well, I'll tell you what, he isn't showing any nervousness whatsoever out there on those first 2 shots. Dick Weber's been bowling 26 years. Bo Burton has been bowling 10 years. Dick's lifetime average is over 210. He's going for it. He's going for it.
The charge is on, Ray.
Well, they haven't bowled on that pair, but you can't tell it. Here's Dick, that ball over the foul line. This has been a strong point throughout the entire tournament. Over the foul line, a strong roll. What a way to start. He isn't going to give Bo any room. Concentration. Over the line. A little bit high. He's been kicking that forward throughout the entire tournament. What do you think happened there, Bob?
Well, I think he released that ball just a split second early. Ray, he got it over the line, but it wasn't quite as far as he'd been getting it over.
You think it was a little bit slower, maybe?
Yeah, very possibly. He might have been trying to play it a little cautious on this shot, because that lane does come up just a little bit hard once in a while.
Well, it's up to Bo right now. He fought off challenger after challenger in his division. After leading it for 2 days, it looks like Bo would lose the division title to our statistician over here, Roy Lown. Roy Lown needed the last game to win the division. Bo won with a 252. That's going high. Could have got a break on it, but it's a 9-pin. He has had the quality, which is necessary for a champion, to come through when he needs a big game. Nine-pin moves to the left. Cross lane. Perfect shot. They don't worry too much about the single pins, Bob. Looks like they have everything under control out there.
Well, I think the single pins are pretty simple spares, Ray, but these 2-pin spares out here, a little bit on the rough side to cover.
Bo Burton uses a fingertip ball. He has a 16-pound ball, and we have some top weight. How much top weight's he got on that ball?
It's got 2 ounces of top weight on the ball, Ray.
That makes that ball drive and mix. There it is. Who knows? That might be the 2 ounces working down there. Watch that ball over the line. Over the line. Terrific shot. Follow through. Strong follow through. And here's the action. 5-pin late. And the 7. Dick Weber. Lane 24. Playing an outside pattern. Bowling between the first and second arrow. A little light. Leaves it too dead. I think we got a match on our hands, Bobby.
I think so. Bo can come back with a couple right here at us, and I'm pretty sure that Dick is kind of happy that that 5-pin fell out of there. That eliminates the possibility of a chopping the spare.
You know, also, I checked with Bo and with Dick in regards to the weights of their bowling balls, both 16 pounds, and on Bo, he had 2-ounce top weight. Dick Weber had 2.5-ounce top weight. Did a half ounce make that much difference, Bob?
Well, if it does, Ray, I know a lot of people that are going to go for this extra half ounce the way this man has been bowling the last 3 or 4 years.
Well, I got to confess, I've been using close to 3 ounce top weight in the tournament, and I didn't make it.
Maybe we can find somebody who can make one heavy enough for us.
Maybe you're right. There he goes. High. Got a break on it. He cut that ball short at the foul line. This is the only bad habit that Dick does have. When he reaches the foul line, he rears up, pulls back, doesn't follow through with the ball, causing the ball to go high on the head pin. Biting his lip a little bit there, Bob, trying to think what I should do next. You have to remember they haven't bowled on this pair in the finals position. We'll be back with more of this All-Star Bowling Tournament in just a moment. Bo Burton on lane 24 has the opportunity to string some strikes. Dick Weber, 57 pin plus over Bo Burton.
Looks good, Ray.
Followed through. Strong. I'll tell you what, Bo is not nervous. He's ready. One interesting factor here, after they finish with lane 23 and 24, they go to 25 and 26. 25 and 26. Bo Burton has averaged 237. Dick Weber has averaged 203. The ball has to fly. It did. He's going after that title. I talked to him in between sessions, Bob, and I asked him, I said, there he is, over the line. Terrific. Look where that ball drives.
Ball looks just like a big snowball coming
that
down the mountain.
7-pin flies right off the last second. Terrific. Dick Weber, a little bit high. He's easing up on the speed. 4-7. Yeah, I think you had a 300 in this tournament, didn't you, Bob?
Yes, I did, Ray, along with Mike Bronowski, Lou Gard, Don Johnson, and Dick Weber had a fine 299 in there.
Well, didn't he have a 300?
I think that was back in Miami, if I remember right, Ray.
You're right, it was against me. He's treated me pretty roughly here late. In fact, he's treated you rough, placing you in second in that division.
He got a hold of me real early out there, Ray.
Dick Weber, lane 23. Concentrating on the shot. He dropped it just a little bit. It might hold. He got away with it. That ball held. He's shaking his head. He wasn't satisfied with that shot. He's not executing the shot the way he desires. Bo Burton, looking strong. His secret is getting the ball over the foul line. A strong follow-through. He gets his direction and his speed. Dick Weber, 34 pins over Bo Burton. And Bo Burton is slicing in that 34 pin down to 24 at this particular point. Ball over the foul line. Look how that left foot, how straight it is. Perfect delivery, shoulders square. Look at that follow-through. Tremendous. This is the best I've seen Bo bowl. He is bowling terrific. If he keeps this up, I don't know. Follow through. It has to hold. He held it.
He's making a real charge at it, Ray.
Well,
We've got a real match going here.
In so many matches, he's done the same thing. He came late, and when he needed him. Dick Weber, Bowler of the Year, 3 times. Last year won over $50,000. And I found out one thing in the entire tournament: you don't count him out. He's rearing back. He got it. Got the double. Fighting back. Once again, we're back to 34 pins. Dick has won this tournament 3 times, going for the 4th. He's finished second 2 times. The key shot for Dick Weber. Coming thin. He's got it thin. That ball broke about a foot at the last few seconds there, Bob.
Boy, he must have
Running him out.
fingers of steel on that one.
Over the line. His shoulders are square just like Bo's, and that left foot is straight. Following through, running it out. Bo Burton standing approximately 13 boards right of center with his left foot. Bowling from the second and third board from the right-hand side, following through it. Strong shot. Both bowlers are charging. Bo Burton plays lanes 25 and 26 the same as 23 and 24. Drying his hand, taking his time. And Weber has 24-pin advantage at this point. Dick knows he has his work cut out for him. Slow, deliberate, over the line. He caught it. He caught that. That was a light hit, Bob. At this point, he can go for 270, am I right?
You are correct, Ray, and what a game that would be in this point.
What a game after 176 and on camera.
Can you improve much more in that?
No. Big ball for Bo Burton. Over the line, follow through. Looking strong. Looking real strong. The reason he's kicking those pins, he's following through. Arm over the line. Follow through. Strong follow through. Hand comes all the way up. He's reaching for the ceiling. Kicked that 4-7. That should have been a little high, Bob, but I think getting the ball over the line with the strong follow through kicked it. The fill ball. Solid 10. I'll tell you one thing, he selected the right spot for that 10 pin. 269. 269 gives him a total of 445 for 2 games. Dick Weber, 225 the first game. Has room for 245 the second game. Over the line, he's running it out. Solid, solid. You're not going to steal that championship from Dick Weber.
I'll say you won't. You will bowl for it every minute of the way.
This is a tremendous show. $15,000 first place, $7,500 second place. And the title. Par first. Over the line, let her roll. A 7-pin. 7-pin stops Dick Weber. 234 with this conversion. A total of 459 for the 2 games. Dick Weber, 14 pins in the lead. Beautiful bowling. That's pressure packed out there. Tremendous bowling, 459, 445. 14 pin difference, Dick Weber taking the advantage.
Well, Ray Bluth and Bob Strampe, it looks like we have maybe a little comeback going on out here in Lansing. We'll be back to see how it turns out after the following message.
Dick Weber taking a 14-pin advantage over Bo Burton into the last and final game of the All-Star Tournament in Lansing, Michigan. Bo Burton will start on lane 25. This is Bo's favorite pair, averaging 237. Dick Weber, 14 pins in the lead. Can Bo overtake it? Coming on strong. Coming on strong. He's got confidence. I'm talking to Bo. He has never defeated Dick Weber in a match game. This is what he said. And even in the tournament itself, what happened over there, Bob, throughout the finals?
Well, through the finals, Dick beat Bo the first game, 212 to 205. Came back the second game. Dick beat him 201 to 181. In the third game, Dick Weber beat Bo 212 to 204.
And they start even the last game. Dick Weber, 14-pin advantage. Winner of 13 Professional Bowlers Association titles. Bo Burton, winner of 1 PBA title. 15 300 games and a 299 in this event. He kicked it. He was worried about that shot. He's had trouble on lane 25. He holds the ball underneath the ball. He keeps his hand in this position throughout the entire pendulum swing, lifting the ball over the foul line with a quarter turn, a full follow-through. Bo Burton under the ball. Straight with the wrist. Over the line, he's got to hold it. I think he let up, Bob.
Looked a little slow, Ray, and like he might have lost the ball a little bit, laid it down just a little bit sooner. As you've been stating, the key fact in a lot of this good bowling out here has been getting the ball well over the line in this particular establishment.
Well, Bo's been very strong in this department, but one bad pitch and Dick Weber with a double up is difficult for Bo to overcome. He holds the ball under the ball, shoulder height, pushes the ball forward with the first step. This is very important for the average bowler as well as for the pro bowler. Push the ball with the first step. This ball he got over the line better, Bob. What a difference. You can tell at this point Dick Weber is 36 pins on the plus side.
And with a big key ball coming up right here.
Dick Weber, 36. Bo Burton, 23. 13 years difference. Over the line. Hold. He kicked it. That's been his famous carry throughout the entire tournament, kicking the high 4-pin. What has been the average age of the bowlers in this tournament, Bob?
Well, according to our Burroughs computer that we have here, Ray, the average age of the 432 men in this tournament is 42.
What's the women's?
I think it came back with the answer on the Burroughs computer to mind your own business.
Over the line. 4 in a row, Dick Weber. 4 in a row. Getting the ball over the foul line. His arm is coming straight up, a full follow-through. And he's going to run her out just a little bit. Perfect. I think he knew he had that one, Bob.
He sure did charge that mistake Bo made.
Bo needs this strike to have a shot. He got it. He's not giving up. He's fighting back hard. Edith's wife's in the stands. I'm sure she's anxious about Dick's welfare. And with 459 total and 4 in a row, he's pretty well. It's my rich friend.
Whoever gets this will be a little wealthy for a while.
Over the line, going to hold. That's that 4-pin. That's the 4-pin. That's the key pin of the entire tournament. Kick the 4. You know, Bob, I thought you were going to win this tournament, and then you bowled Dick Weber one morning, and you needed a strike to win. And how many did you get?
I came up with a kind of a small 8-pin count, Ray, and I could have been a big turning point in this whole finals match as far as the American division was concerned.
I think that was the big turning point. You gave Dick a game there. I hate to say it, Bob. We'll be back with more of this All-Star Bowling Tournament in just a minute. Dick Weber taking a 47-pin advantage over Bo Burton. Dick will bowl his 5th frame, is on a string of 4 strikes. At this point, I'm quite sure Dick is confident, but at the same token, Bo has had a history of stringing strikes on lanes 25 and 26, and Dick has had a history of bowling bad on this pair. I'm sure he knows this fact, and 5 in a row would make him breathe just a little bit easier. Right-hand side of the lane, bowls the ball between the first and second arrow. 5 in a row, a sweeper. He's rolling that ball. That ball is rolling with such power. Here again, ball at the foul line, following through. A swisher. That looks good. Reminds me of Bob Strampe.
It looks so good when they go down that way, Ray.
1 for 6 in a row. It's got a hold, Bob. It had to hold. That was going high. Dick wanted it. Everybody else wanted it also. Everybody wants to see a 300 game. I think these high scores in the 300s at Pro Bowl in Lansing, Michigan have kept us all nice and warm with the zero weather. At this point, Dick Weber did have 57 pins. Let's subtract 11 and make it about 46.
I wonder if Dick might be looking back a little bit later in this game and taking a good look at that spare.
Well, you know, you don't open the door up for anybody, especially these professionals. This is a big one for Bo Burton. This could put the pressure back onto Richard. A little light. That was a big opportunity there, Bob.
It's a big opportunity for him, Ray, but that was the lane 26 where he had the 4-6 split, and I don't think Bo wanted to do that again, so he was determined to keep it a little bit light, I believe.
You feel it was a slight overcorrection?
I believe so.
Perfect spare. Now, I want to say hello to Steve Nagy, who is back in the hospital recuperating from his heart attack, and I want to tell him that all his friends certainly wish him well. Bo Burton, needing every strike at this point, has room for 236. He has to have it. .236 would give Bo 681. .45 pin difference between Weber and Bo Burton. That looked like a pretty good hit there, Bob. Have you had many 10 pins in this tournament?
Well, there have been a few, Ray, and most of them have come when the ball has been swinging from a little bit sharp angle coming in, and the 6 just kind of lays flat right down in the channel.
Moves to the left-hand side, cross-lane shot on the 10. Executed perfectly. I was no doubt on the singles pins. I said that before, and Dick missed the 9. $15,000. 7,500 second. Over to the right of the screen is Johnny Johns, owner of the Pro Bowl. He laid it down too soon. He didn't have a good follow-through, Bob.
I think Dick might just be letting up just a little bit here, although I can't believe it. He laid it down a little bit early.
He's letting the ball, I'd say he's cutting it short at the foul line. He let it go too soon. 2-4-5-7, and he ended up with 2-5. Might have had a lucky break on that carry, Bob. It could have been the 2-4-5-7, the way the stop-action shot looked. Dick Weber, 43 pins over Nelson Burton. Bo Burton has a strike up on lane 26. He went high on one ball, light on the other. This is the big shot. Over the line, follow through. That was a key shot. Every frame is a key frame.
Bo is working hard. He has a potential 236 out there, Ray.
And Dick Weber, if he strikes spares out, comes up with about 225, gives him 684. Bo Burton, if he strikes all the way out, has 681. So if Dick Weber stays clean this game, he can win the championship with no bad count. And if Bo Burton goes all the way, he can still come close. He's coming. It's still in the wood. It's still in the wood.
He's making a real run at it.
I don't think he's charging anymore. I think he's galloping, Bob. Ball over the line. There's a perfect shot. Ball over the line, the hand coming through very strong. And look at that carry. 23 pins in the lead, Dick Weber. He followed through, has to come. I don't know how he carried that one, Bob. That was off the wall.
Boy, that could be a big strike for Dick right there, looking at the pin count,
I'll tell
Ray.
you what, bad shot right there, and we'd have had some fun in that roll-off.
We sure would have. It could have come down.
And even right now, Dick has to mark. I have a lot of confidence in Dick marking, but after that 9-pin, I'm going to have to wait and see what happens. Over the line, follow through. It's got to hold. It held too much. He has a 10-pin. The 10-pin, the championship. One frame. Moves to the left. Bowls the ball for the 10-pin cross lane. He's got it. He didn't even look nervous shooting that 10-pin, Bob. If Dick Weber strikes here, it automatically shuts out Bo Burton for the title. His 4th title ties him with Don Carter. Over the line. He's running it out. He's got it. He knows it. That's championship. That's 4 times. Terrific. There's that ball over the line. Follow through. Hand out to the right. Right into the sock. Zeroed in. Strike. Bo Burton over the line. Follow through. Not giving up. Showing everyone he has what it takes. He may not win this year. He'll be back next.
I would say, Ray, that the bowlers on the tour and on the All-Star tournament could count on young Bo Burton being back here and making another bid at this tournament.
Bo is by far one of our best young bowlers on the tour. Consistent every week. Sensational follow-through. Right again. 236. He can go for 681. 3 pins separate him from the crown and all the glory that goes with it. But I'll tell you that Dick Weber, the way he bowled throughout the entire tournament, there's nobody more deserving than Dick Weber.
I think this might just mean Mr. Bowling will accept the 4th title award, right?
681. Mr. Bowling is Dick Weber. Been bowling with him a long time. He is terrific. We have Manny Levy presenting the checks to runner-up Bo Burton Jr. and Dick Weber, the winner of the All-Star tournament.
Well, that's how it went out in Lansing, Michigan, and we're going to be back with the presentation ceremonies with Ray Bluth in just 1 minute. And now let's go back to Lansing, Michigan, where Joy Abel and Dick Weber have become the new champions in the All-Star Bowling Tournament. They're about to get their checks and their trophies. Here's Ray Bluth.
Say a word to the audience.
Yes, I sure would. We at BPAA are very proud to have 2 such wonderful people represent us in our national championships. Congratulations to both of you, and may all of your future successes be as great as this one. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you, Manny Levy, President of the Bowling Players Association of America. And now it gives me great joy, that rhymes, Joy Abel. Bowled a beautiful game, the first game. You fought off our friend from Massachusetts. You deserve the title. Congratulations. You'll be around for many years to come as Bo. Dick?
Thanks, Ray.
Son of a gun, I've only bowled with him 13 years, and I think you displayed the greatest effort of any bowler I've ever seen. You are Mr. Bowling. Congratulations. Just a sensational finish.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful, both of you. What are you going to do with all your money? Both of you.
I don't know. I've got someplace for mine.
You have someplace, Dick?
I'm going to keep it all myself.
Loan me some. This is Ray Bluth, and for Bob Strampe also, we take you back to Jack Whitaker.
All right, Ray, thank you very much. Bob Strampe, too, and, of course, our congratulations to Joy Abel and Dick Weber.